Hi, good day everyone. Welcome back to our lessons. Today, we will tackle about the basic information communication technology and cyber laws. This is the Education Technology 1 Module 003. The module aims to explain the implication of information communication and the technology ICT on education and classroom instruction. The module will give an idea about the different issues and cyber laws that affect the used media and technology in education. The module will also introduce the basic parts and function of computer in personal and educational purposes. It recognizes the important role of computers in creating an effective teaching plan. What is ICT? ICT can be defined as the use of hardware and software for efficient management of information. ICT refers to the form of technology that are used to transmit, store, create, share, or exchange particular tasks. ICT has become a part and parcel of life. The discoveries and inventions in science and technology have improved the speed of communication by making use of available tools. ICT is helping common man to fulfill his needs. It has become integral part of new era. Figure 1 in information and communication technology in education is the integration of technology 4. This is the computer, the keyboard, and the mouse. Scope of ICT in education. A persons from village also can refer the latest information and research every day. Television broadcast is one of the best communication media to educate students, farmers, and sportsmen. The difficult experiments or advanced surgery for medical students or etc. can be viewed. LCD projector can be used for effective learning or training. The manpower problem or the human mistakes can be avoided by online examination. In online tutoring, the student logs into his or her tutor through the use of internet at home. The student asks questions and teachers replies it by writing or smartboard or using PowerPoint presentation. The opportunity or the figure 2 is positive effective of technology integration in education. We have opportunities of technology enabling relevant, personalized, and engaged learning, giving teachers a greater insight and more time, supporting agile, efficient, and connected education system, nurturing powerful communities of learning, extending the rates of high-quality education to all. This is the positive effects of technology integration in education. Impact on curriculum. Traditional closed curriculum. Based on fixed content which students are required to learn and reproduce. Focuses on the skills needed to build and communicate knowledge. Goal-oriented curricula and syllabuses can be changed according to learning needs. Impact on learning process. Motivates learner. Learning process can be anywhere and anytime. Student use interactive whiteboard in classroom. Impact on learning process. teachers' access to lesson plans, network of teachers, pedagogical techniques, and information resources. Advantage of ICT evaluation. Students access more responsibility for their own learning and its assessment, developing expertise in this process. Teachers' application of curriculum can be monitored by analyzing test results. This can be used by teachers for assessing and improving their own performance, meeting state and national standards. Use of ICT in day-to-day life of students and teachers. Students use ICT as a reference tool. They use computers to browse the internet to look information, project information, literature survey. Teachers use ICT in research for preparing teaching material. Participate in online forums and online conference. Researchers use ICT tools to collect, process, and analyze data. School administrators use ICT tools for administrative purposes to make sure that the entire operation runs smoothly. To get student details at the click of a button. Impact of ICT society. This is figure 3. We have impact ICT, education, access, economy, communication, laws, and others. This is the impact of ICT society. Copyright law. What is copyright? Copyright is property right, subsets in an original work, use authorize other to use, or prevent other from using. Subsets automatically, no need to declare or register. Next, life of author plus 70 years. This is the figure 3 copyright law, protect the rights of owners or publisher. Figure 4 is benefits of copyright law. What work is protected by copyright? Copyright and Unrelated Rights Act 2000 Section 17. Original literary, dramatic, musical, or artistic works. Sound recording, films, broadcast, or cable programs. The typographical arrangement of published editations or original databases. Positive right of owner copyright. Exclusive right to use of authorized other to use. Copy the work and make work available to public. Distribute the work. Make an adaptation of the work. Prohibited acts. Without the permission of the copyright owner, others are prohibited from the following acts: reproducing the work, publishing the work, performing the work in public, or broadcasting the work, making an adaptation of the work. This is the prohibited act. Education exception are sections 5358 of 2000 Act. Copying for instruction or preparation for instruction, only one copy made sufficient acknowledgement, not by reprographic means, by or on behalf of instructor. One single copy, sufficient acknowledgement, copying permitted for the purpose of sitting examination, includes sound recording, films, broadcast, cable program, original database. But infringement if sold, rented, lent, offered, or exposed for sale. Statutory, statutory limitations serve to highlight the importance of licenses. Data integrity. Data integrity is data that has a complete or whole instructors, all characteristics of the data, including business rules for how pieces of data relate dates, or definition, and lineage must be correct for data to be complete. Data that has integrity is identically maintained during any operation, such as transfer, storage, or retrieval. Put simply in business terms, data integrity is the assurance that data is consistent, certified, and can be reconciled. Professional development and lifelong learning. What is proof deep? Refers to the acquisition of skills and knowledge both for personal development and for career advancement. Professional development encompasses all types of facilitated learning opportunities, ranging from college degree to formal coursework, conferences, and informal learning opportunities suited in practice. It has been described as intensive and collaborative, ideally incorporating an evaluating stage. What are the approaches in proof deep? Case study methods. The case method is teaching approach that consists is presenting the student with a case, putting them in the role of a decision maker, facing problem consultation to assist an individual or group of individuals to clarify and address immediate concern by following systematic problem-solving process. Coaching. Coaching is to enhance persons' competences in a specific skills area by providing a process of observation, reflection, and action. Communities of practice. To improve professional practice by engaging in shared inquiry and learning with people who have a common goal. Lesson study. Lesson study to solve practical dilemmas related to intervention of instruction through participation with other professionals in systematically examining practice. Mentoring. Mentoring to promote an individual's awareness and refinement of his or her own professional development by providing and recommending structured opportunities for, for reflection and observation. Reflective supervision to develop, and ultimately evaluate the performance of employees through a process of inquiry that encourages their understanding and articulation other rationale for their own practices. Technical assistance to assist individuals and their organization to improve by offering resources and information, supporting network and change efforts. What is lifelong learning? Lifelong learning is the ongoing voluntary and self-motivated pursuit of knowledge for either personal or professional reasons. Therefore, it not only enhances social inclusion, active citizenship, and personal development, of bottles, but also self-sustainability rather than competitiveness and employability. Lifelong learning strategy, partnership working, insight into the demand of learning, adequate resourcing, facilitating access to learning opportunities, creating a learning culture, striving for excellence. Activist classroom. Active learning means students engage with the materials, participate in the class, and collaborate with each other. Don't expect your students simply to listen and memorize. Instead, have them help demonstrate process, analyze an argument, or apply a concept to a real-world situation. Active learning promotes independent, critical, and creative thinking. Students need opportunities to engage with materials in order to practice and develop practical thinking skills. Facilitate this process by asking students to analyze or synthesize or apply materials both during lectures and its assignment. Strategy that promote active-based learning. Case-based problem-solving exercises. This type of exercises help the student develop analytical skills and learn how to apply academic theories to real-world problems. Use case studies in a lectures and have students work out their solution independently or in small groups, or use case studies as the basis for major project or exams. Debate. Debate, this is another active learning or techniques that helps develop critical thinking and logical reasoning skills. Present competing viewpoints in lectures and assign student defense or defend one or both of the viewpoints in a short 5 minutes written exercise and a classroom debate. Small group discussion. There are many benefits to task short things per share breaks during a lecture. This small group discussion helps students understand and retain materials while also serving the broader goals of developing their communication skills and increasing their awareness of their classmates as learning resources. Per instruction exercises. 1 minute. Prepare reflection or speed problem-solving questions paired with peer-to-peer discussion can be a very effective teaching strategy. Upon completion of the questions and at least one iteration, tally the answer. Once the results are in, explain the correct answer and demonstrate why the other options are misleading. Mazur, 1997. This is the strategy that promote active-based learning. PBL. Basic concepts of computer. Computer is a device that computes, especially a programmable electronic machines that performs high-speed mathematical or logical operation or that assembles, stores, correlates, or otherwise process information. Data processing is a process of transforming data into a useful and meaningful information. Data is a collection of facts, numbers, letters, especially symbol, or combination of these, relating to event that takes place. Information refers to data that has been organized and proceeds so that it becomes meaningful. History of computers or manual mechanical device. A device with simple mechanism powered by hand. Abacus, the first manual data processing device which was developed in China in 12th century, or the device has frame with base, strong wires on rods, and arithmetic calculations performed by manipulating beads. Napier's bones, an arrangement of bones wherein numbers are printed developed by John Napier, who became famous because of this invention of logarithm. Outreach's slides rule, invented by Edmund Gunter and William Outreach. It is based on Napier's logarithm was to become the most first analog computer since multiplication and abstraction were figured out by physical distance. Pascaline. Pascaline is invented by Pascal Blaise in 1642 and perform additional and abstraction. The tooth in counting wheel is still used in adding machines, and it may be of interest to look for a moment at its simple operating principle. Leibniz or calculators. It utilizes the same techniques for addition and subtraction as Pascal's device but could also perform multiplication and division as well as square roots. Babbitt's analytical engine was designed to use two types of cards, one called operation cards to indicate the specific function to be performed and another called variable card to specify that actual data. Electronical device or electromechanical device. A device powered by an electric motor and uses switches and relays. Hollerith punch card machine. A machine to tabulate census data more efficiently than by traditional hand methods, invented by Hermann Hollerith in 1880. Jacquard's loom used punch card to create patterns of fabric woven on a loom. This device is the key runner for key punch machine. Mark I, also known as the Mark I digital computer. The official name of the Mark I was automatic sequence controlled calculators. Electronic device. An electronic device such as modern digital computer has its principal components, circuit boards, and transistors or cellars and chips. Atanasov Berry, the first digital computer that used binary logic circuitry and had generative memory. ENIAC. ENIAC is electronic numerical integrator and calculator, the first large-scale general-purpose digital electronic computer. EDVAC. EDVAC is electronic or discrete variables automatic computer. Was to be vast improvement upon ENIAC. EDSAC. EDSAC is the electronic delayed storage automatic calculator, the first full-scale computer with electronic stored programs. UNIVAC. UNIVAC is the Universal Automatic Computer. Was a computer milestone achieved by Dr. Presper Eckert and Dr. John Matchley. This is the first commercially available computer. This is all about history of computers. Next, figure 4 is the evolution of computer. This is all about the history of the computers. And next, implication of computers in education. Learning gets real. Without computers, learning would be restricted with the wall of institution, and nothing could possibly be more unfair. Knowledge and education is empowering, and the best way to make accessible to everyone is through computers. Working professionals, stay-at-home parents, senior citizens, even curious minds or maids benefits from online education. E-learning it is accessible and affordable, not to mention extremely doable, be it a professional looking to hone his management skills or a college student wanting to learn a foreign language. Making knowledge interesting. We all know how learning about the depth of the marina, trends in geography class can be a little dowdy for young children. However, by introducing the audio or visual methods of learning, computers have made education interesting. As a communication system, enhanced education will change for better. Computers will make our children more curious or knowing that answers to their questions are at hand. His management skills are college students wanting to learn a foreign language. Bringing the world closer. Computers are shrinking our world, and from what we're seeing, it appears to be a mixed bag. While social networking is a boon for those who wish to use to expand their academic horizons, it does come with application, but focusing on the positive of networking. It bonds people around the world, helping students reach out the scholar and vice versa, making connectivity worthwhile. Presenting creative options. With all the creative software on hand, it has become easy for students of just after assignments and projects. Basically, assignments have become activities that students look forward to. From their earlier mundane form, from a higher perspective, the usage for computers and aiding learning in prominent in almost every field, from botanical science to fine arts. Being source of knowledge, the internet is now what once used to be the library. What's more, it is easier to access along with being convenient and fairly reliable source of information. With bulky computers now being popular reduced to handheld devices, students literally have information on their fingertips. Again, free knowledge that is easily available does have its pitfalls, but looking at the large picture, it is definitely more beneficial. Reducing paperwork. Computers have more or less eliminated paperwork in the administration section of education. Thanks to website, we can do any we can do away with printing brochures, application forms, missions, and other administrative documents, resulting in procedures that are cost-effective and environment-friendly. Tests have also become online, making assessment of produce easily for teachers and professors. Real-life use of computers in education, teaching, learning, testing, evaluation, guidance purposes, library and information resources, school administration. Figure 5. The use of computer in education. The teachers is in front of these students. The next, importance of computer literacy. Computer education, know-how of computer, concepts and basic knowledge of its operation, not only for storage and processing, but gut communication. Computer knowledge is an important job skill. Computers serve as efficient means for management of information, banking, medicine, online shopping. Introduction to Internet. The Internet is a worldwide telecommunication system that provides connectivity for millions of others, smaller networks. Therefore, the Internet is often referred to as a network of networks. It allows computer users to communicate with each other across distance and computer platforms. The Internet began in 1969 as the U.S. Department of Defense Advanced Research Project Agency or ARPA to provide immediate communication with the department in case of war. Computers whether installed at U.S. or universities with defense-related projects. The Internet acts as a pipeline to transport electronics messages from one network to another network. At the heart of most network is a server, a fax or a fast computer with large amounts of memory and storage space. This is the importance of computer literacy. The Internet timeline. So, Internet, 1950, Internet was created. In 1958, United States created the Advanced Research Project Agencies known as APRA in February 1958 to a region technology or lead over the user, USSR. In 1974, use of the Internet or Internet to describe a single global or TCP/IP network originated in December 1974. In 1976, the X.25 or packet switching standard was developed in the CCITT or no-code ITU around 1976. In 1980, ITP creates 6 ways or to get dial-up and making website. In 1996 to 1997, it was intimate that the Internet grew by 100% per year with a brief period of explosive growth. In 1994, by late 1994, there were growth in the public interest in the previously academic technical Internet. 2005, the World Summit of the Information Society held in Tunis established the Internet Governance Forum to discuss Internet-related issues. In 2007, in article in June 2007, the combined width of all the electronics moved within the Internet in day is 0.2 million of an once. 2009 or more faster Internet it is created and the upgrade the old website. This is all the internet timeline. Use of internet in education. Easy contact. Communication is one of the biggest advantages of the internet in education. Students can contact other students or other teachers via email if they have queries about any information, sharing of information, discussion on a particular subject can be easily or carried out using the internet. At the same time, teachers can also contact parents and guardians easily using internet. School college project. The internet can be most useful for completing project in school and college, as the internet in an ocean information covering nearly all subjects known to man. One can find information for research work required for one's project. Going through the information on the internet is definitely faster than reading an entire book on the subjects. Homework made easier with the help of the internet, which is also one of the important uses of computers in education. Encyclopedia. Sometimes an encyclopedia may not always be available to students and they may have different difficulty in gaining access to the book in the library. In that case, the encyclopedia of various subjects is available on the internet can be helpful. This is more useful for students who belong to communities not have English as their mother tongue. Kids as younger children can also be benefited by the internet by using pictures, videos, which is one of the major advantage when comparing textbooks versus computer teaching. News. All the latest news are constantly updated on the internet on news sites. Student learning politics can have an access to all current affairs through the internet in the school's campus, at homes, or at any other place. Historical accounts like speeches or biographies are also easily available on the internet in detailed and accurate versions. Online learning. Another positive effective of internet in education is the one set of distance education or online learning. With this facility, you can take up short-term course with the course materials available online, learn and give exams. One of the benefits of online learning is that people from any part of the world can gain knowledge or different subjects complete courses. Using media, it is believed that visual data has a greater impact on learning and memorize than plain text. Therefore, images, graphics, animation, pictures, slides, documentaries have a greater appeal than a plain textbook. Using multimedia and internet provides an opportunity for children to gain knowledge about a particular subject in-depth. Students can now see the actual photograph or rare birds species or see animated graphics of a volcanic eruption to understand it in detail. Affordable knowledge. Investing in research material may be tedious and unaffordable for some, but now, thanks to the internet, we have content website, web encyclopedia, and dictionaries wherever we want them. To the able as well as less able student can be benefited to the sea of knowledge. Through the internet, university courses and learning is now easy for people belonging to all strata of the society with the help of online courses. AC education system, not only gaining knowledge, but every part of the education system is simplified because of the internet. You can now view your prospective educational institute, look up for courses, enroll to online courses, take classes, research, see your results, and even look for job prospect on the internet. Therefore, the scope of internet in education is very wide and equal to all. No age bracket for education. Online courses provide an opportunity for people of all ages group to take up education of their choice, according to their liking and wish, be it a student, a housewife, or a professional. They can just start up their computers, connect to the internet, and take virtual classes. Therefore, people can now gain knowledge according to their need and time available. You are now never too old or too busy to learn something new. This is all about use internet in education. Next, messaging using internet. Asynchronous communication, a type of messaging system that transmits data without the use of external clock, where data can be seen intermittently rather than is steady stream. For example, are email and file transfer. It can be used to communicate with learners without asking for immediate response. Synchronous or communication is the formal term used in computing, in particular in computer-mediated communication, collaboration, and learning to describe technology informally known as online chat. Examples of synchronous chat are the instant messengers, or Yahoo and Google Messenger. Next, computer-assisted or instruction. A program of instructional materials presented by means of computer or computer system. The use of computer is education started in the 1960s with the advent of convenient microcomputers in use 1970s. Computer use in schools has become widespread from primary education through the university level and even in some preschool programs. Instructional computers are basically used in one of two ways. Either they provide straightforward presentation of data or they fill a tutorial role in which the student is tested on comprehension. Figure 7. This is a computer-assisted instruction. Is a teaching process that uses computer in the presentation of materials in a way students need to interact. Distance learning. Distance learning, sometimes called e-learning, is a formalized teaching and learning system specifically designed to be carried out remotely by using electronic communication. Because distance learning is less expensive to support and is not constrained by geographic consideration. Offers opportunities in situations where traditional education has difficulty operating. Students with scheduling or distance problems can be benefit, as can employees, because distance education can be more flexible in terms of time and can be delivered virtually anywhere. Popular distance learning or technology include voice-centered technology such as CD or MP3 recording or webcast. Video technology such as instructional videos, DVD, and interactive video conferencing. Computer-centered technology delivered over the internet or corporate intranet. This is the image of distance learning. That's all. This is our module 3. And study hard and good luck to all. Thank you and see you the next module. The next module, module 04, we will tackle about the computer. So, thank you and goodbye.